Bizarre Brain Comics. Hello, Gary here for Bizarre Brain Comics. This is where I like to take a look at some older comics, talk a little bit about the characters and creators, and then examine the stories and the art. Well, this time, in keeping with our Halloween theme, let's take a look at this little paperback book here. This is Open at Your Own Risk, a Broomhilda book by Russel Myers. So, let's take it. See what the big book of knowledge has to say about Broomhilda. Okay, Broomhilda is an American newspaper comic strip created by Russel Myers in 1970 for the Chicago Tribune Syndicate. And it depicts the zany adventures of a 1,500-year-old cigar-smoking witch, Broomhilda, and her unusual group of friends. The strip was an immediate success and has been reprinted in a myriad of volumes from the 70s through the 80s. There was a live Broadway musical production was proposed in 2004 and went into pre-production. That is discussions about cast, musical composition, and the like. But it was never produced. But it was adapted to animation as part of Archie's TV Funnies in the 70s, early 70s, along with other newspaper comic strips, and later as part of Filmation's Fabulous Funnies, which also depicted animated shorts featuring popular comic strips at the time. Okay. And Russel Myers is still alive. He's getting pretty old now. And from what I understand, the strip is still in production. Whether he's still doing it himself or with new creators, I don't know. Or possibly just in doing reprints, as some other strips are. But we don't know. So let's take a little look, have some fun with Broomhilda and her zany friends. There you can get a better look at that front cover. Open at your own risk, and then you see, of course, Broomhilda with tongs and gloves, very gingerly opening the book herself. And you can also see that the whole page, front cover was, the lettering was all done by hand rather than from an established printing font, which goes well with with the whole thing, with the whole style of the thing. Now, Russel Myers, he was born in 1938, and makes him 83 now. He's an American cartoonist, creator of Broomhilda strip. He was born in Pittsburgh, Kansas, and raised in Oklahoma. And after a failed attempt at a comic strip, he worked at Hallmark Cards in Kansas City, Missouri, as an illustrator. That was in 1960. And then meanwhile, he continued submitting comic strip ideas to the syndicates. And after the success of Broomhilda, sometime after that, he and his family moved to Grants Pass, Oregon. And as I said, this strip is still in production, although I have not seen it in decades. So, man, oh, that's neat. I just now noticed that one of her stockings has slipped down her leg, down around her ankle. Of course, she has the standard stripedy stockings on her legs. Okay, let's take just a few minutes and look inside here. Someone owned this book before me. Unfortunately, this is the only volume of the reprint books that I've got. I had some as a kid, and later. I always enjoyed the strip. There, need to find some more. Oh, it says, you can see this there. It says, I'm going down to pick up my unemployment and welfare checks. There she goes, and she's puffing on her cigar. And then her friend, who's I can't remember his name, Vulture, goes, again? Says, there are lots of perfectly good job offers in this paper. Why don't you take one of those? I can't afford that big cut and pay. Ooh. Got one here. You can see it's obviously cartoonish. She looks funny. It's got the stereotype of a witch, but instead of skinny, she's fat. Has the big old nose with a wart on it. Ever-present cigar in her mouth. It says, and her friend Erwin the troll is as a guard. Halt, huh? You see, he's got a helmet and a gun and a rifle there. And she's walking along. Give the password. The password is dumb trolls who block witches get walloped silly. That wasn't the one I had in mind, but it'll do. There's a salesman, a goofy-looking salesman. Says, can I interest you in our revolutionary new burglar alarm? How's it work? The bell tells the police there's a burglar in your home. And when they catch him, the hand gives him a sound spanking. She rolls her eyes. During the course of this book, she gives up smoking. She gives up the cigar. And this book was from 78. So it was relatively early on in getting rid of smoking in media, especially for kids. Okay, now she's in a restaurant. Okay, that'll be it. Get me the shrimp. Okay. And he goes back and comes back. A little tiny waiter. What'll it be? Oh. That's bad. There's Erwin, the troll. He's sweet. Looks like he's been farming or something. He's got the farmer's hat on. Oh, I see. And he's got a whip and a chair. You come up with the fruits and veggies, and cracking the whip and fending off with the chair. Says, in gardening, the secret is a firm but gentle hand. And then the plants will spring up. Oh. Let's see what else. There's Erwin. It looks like it's raining, and then he steps into the rain. Ring, phone rings. Wouldn't you know it, the minute I step into the shower, the phone rings. Oh, he's in the shower. Oh, he's all fuzzy. He's a fuzzy troll. Here she is on the phone with a salesman. And if you buy your life insurance from us, we will. And there's a tap, tap, tap on the shoulder. Guarantee a safe. She snips the cord. Guarantee a safe, secure future for your loved ones. A telegram. Boy, those guys are persistent. Yeah. You have no idea now, lady. That's more Broomhilda. Here she is. Here's Here's a bang. Ow! And then some cussing. What's wrong, Gilda? Gilda's her friend, her friend, another witch. No, it's another vulture. Oh, nothing serious, dear. Bumpov was cleaning his violin and it accidentally went off. And there's her husband, who looks like a mafiosi, and he's got a violin case, which is it's where stereotypically the gangsters used to carry their Tommy guns to hide them. It says, "Sir, I wouldn't light that cigar around here if I were you." Why? Because I have this friend who just recently stopped, trot, 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 leap, smoking. And here she is on top of him, inhaling all the cigar smoke. How about one more? Yeah, it's funny. Nice stylization and good. Good. Oh, some of the back here were horizontal. Let's see. So this is a perfect evening for a roaring fire in the fireplace. And then Irwin says, "Right, let's build one." So, this takes longer than I thought. So they're actually building a fireplace. Okay, that'll do it. That's all for Broomhilda. Just a quick little step into the comic strip past. A few little chuckles. I always enjoyed Broomhilda. She's a lot of fun. So, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and remember, comics are art.